representation of the NBA. Smitty's sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. Now here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Brooks. Down low. Morant finds Brooks. Takes a three. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And it's Garland on the drive. Adams grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Mobley. To the paint. Knocked loose. LeVert passes to Garland. Banked it in off the glass.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
Adams with a screen on Garland. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Bane against Mitchell. Bane, the pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Takes it inside. They now take the lead. Garland's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Morant with it, guarded by Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's Brooks missing. The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. Stolen by Jackson. 3 on 3. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Allen. And they get it back. Adams, the pass to Morant. And here's Bane. Ooh, stolen by Allen. LeVert outside. Pass to Garland. Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range. No good there. From deep, Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, what range from Bane!
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. The Cavs trailing. Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. From 17. That one off the back iron and out. Well, Memphis shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Morant. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Pass to Garland. From deep. The rebound by Jackson.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
To the middle. Brooks, the pass to Bane. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Bane's got 6 points.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Mitchell.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Morant against Garland. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint. I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 13.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
And here's Morant outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside Mitchell. Over Bane. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bane. The 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Let's go with a three. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Back to Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Defensively, there's only so much you can take away. You try to force Mitchell to become a jump shot shooter and live with the results.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Morant. Releases. And another miss by Memphis.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Garland. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
He got it off in time. He's off on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good... Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. There's Jackson with the 3, pure from 3-point range.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Memphis leading. Morant with it. He's got 12. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 21.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Brooks from outside. No luck on that one. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right side Mitchell puts up a 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Garland against Morant. Jackson outside. Brooks right side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Mitchell. And that one's long. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Morant, the pass to Bane. Takes the three. Kicks it out to Jackson. Bane against Mitchell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Morant against Mitchell. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Bane finds Brooks. And here's Morant, guarded by Garland from outside the arc. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Three-pointer, Brooks. The Cavaliers pull it in. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bane. Out to Garland. Clock at 4. From the high post. Here's Allen. Outside Mitchell. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Morant. One second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Garland. LeVert outside. Cleveland gets it back. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Bane finds Jackson, launches it. Offensive rebound. Outside Morant from deep three-point range. Memphis the rebound. The three from Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. There's the three. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
LeVert attacking. Out to Garland. Mobley passes to Garland. 5 on the clock. From deep, Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Brooks. From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Outside for LeVert. Mitchell with the ball. Wing shot on the way. He can't hit that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. And here's Morant. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Brooks. The three is up. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
The drive by Mitchell. Misses from close range. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's the three. And it's Brooks missing. This Cavs squad is struggling. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Mitchell. Shot to end the cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Morant against Garland. Brooks left side. Outside Morant. Into the lane. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Memphis.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Bane. Jackson outside. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Mitchell grabs a miss. Outside Garland. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
To this 2K Sports, and this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one is on Towns.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out, and the game becomes more dangerous.
Here's Minnesota. Outside, Russell. This is it to Edwards. Back to Russell. Shoots the 3. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Here's Russell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And so Russell hits them both. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Towns. For three, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a three-point game.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And here's Russell. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Mitchell. He hangs. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, Russell. He feeds it to Towns. And stolen by Mobley. Wound up there for Allen. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Here's Towns following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Edwards and stolen by Mobley. Right side, Garland. .143 left in the first quarter. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Here's Mitchell. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Drops in the tray.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to LeVert. Garland against Russell. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Russell passes to Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Now the pass to LeVert. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Garland left side. Lobbed up there for Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Towns kicks to Prince. Towns dishes to Gobert. Fades and shoots. Kicks it out to Prince. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. 4 seconds left. No good at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the three.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And it's Russell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that one, good.
When Russell gets his teammates involved, it makes this entire team better, and it'll make him more effective at the point position.
Outside Garland. Evaluating recent attempts, Doors, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Russell inside, guarded by Garland. Edwards can't hit. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Mitchell dishes to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Mitchell outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And he banks in the layup.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now, Donovan Mitchell could play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. From the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell outside. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Towns. Russell sets a screen for Towns. At the elbow, it's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
Garland against Russell. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The dish to Towns. No good that time. Towns with the steal. And Towns throws it down.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
26 seconds left here in the second. Mitchell against Edwards. Lock at 6. Mitchell passes to LeVert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Tie game in Minnesota. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Russell following the score by Cleveland. Kicks to Edwards. Over Mitchell. Prince finds Edwards. Back to Prince. Stolen by Mitchell. Takes it inside, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Right side, Russell. Prince outside. Back to Russell. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And it's Garland slamming it down.
Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Reed. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Cleveland leading by 6. There's Garland. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And there's the drive. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Passes it to Anderson. Now here's Reed. Defended by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley finds Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Shoots from the elbow. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
LeVert brings the double team. Noel, no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Trying to end the drought. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Earning a trip to the line, Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anderson outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Stolen by LeVert. Intercepted. Pass to Reed. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:29 left in the third. McDaniels passes to Noel. Banked in off the glass.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Cleveland.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Garland.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now, here's Garland, guarded closer. To the middle. And Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Noel. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Mobley. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Down low. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. That one drops for him. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
First team foul.
Knocked away.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 11. Edwards, that's good.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Russell with a wide open look, and the three ball is good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. With the crossover, feeds to Allen. Mitchell trying to free himself. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. 8 points for Jared Allen. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. To the left side wing. Russell dishes to Edwards. The feed to Gobert. Clock is at 3. Out to Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Garland against Russell. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep. Cleveland gets it back. LeVert. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Towns penetrating, and that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Cleveland on defense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Towns. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Garland against Russell. Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Stolen by Garland. 1:30 left in the game. Mobley a screen on Russell. Garland against Russell. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 5. Fires for 3. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Garland with it. Hangs in the air. The drive by Mitchell.
Carl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Towns. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Russell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Towns. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Mobley. Wound up there for Allen. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really...
Matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. To the inside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Outside, Brown. Here's Horford. No good that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Oh, the free throw is off from Garland.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
On the wing, Tatum. Over LeVert. Offensive board. Smart passes to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. To the paint. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Shoots over Brown. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. On the take. And he makes it on the layup.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Garland against Smart. And the shot is good by Garland.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Smart. Brown inside. Here's Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Williams drops them both. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And he drives in. Boston with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Inside, deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Horford with a steal. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Horford finds Tatum. That three's off the mark. The Cavs have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Garland. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Tatum with it. Outside, Brown. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers? Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. LeVert goes against Tatum. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. The rebound by Allen.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Garland. And that one hits the back iron. Boston trailing. On the drive, Smart. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Garland against Smart. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Left side, Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the wing, Tatum launches a 3. They get it again. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brown passes to Horford. Rejected by Mitchell. Horford against Mobley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Brown. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Garland. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Horford finds Smart. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland against Smart. Allen, the pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Brown. And too long on the shot. Mitchell's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Smart passes to Williams. Cavaliers with a rebound. Garland's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Mitchell. Here's Mobley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Smart play there by Mobley, a coach's son. Man, this guy, he's been around the game his entire life.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Brown. Horford. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Allen with it. Now Horford defending. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Takes a 13-footer. Hauled in by Brown. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And there's the lob, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Garland against Smart. From deep, Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Williams a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Garland. He's got 6. Horford with a steal. Smart passes to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karis LeVert. That one misses.
At the line.
And he sinks the 2nd. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the 2nd. Garland against Smart. Outside for Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Horford can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Williams. The drive by Tatum. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside for Mitchell. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots over Brown.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Smart against Garland. Driving inside. Here's LeVert. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Team foul.
And no luck that time either.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
And so it's the
With the score, the Celtics 11, the Cavaliers 20. And Jared from the Jabberwockies.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Mitchell's got 6. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
So good, LeVert.
The line for the Cavaliers, Harris LeVert.
Both free throws good for LeVert. Second half getting started, about a minute played. Brown against Mitchell. Smart passes to Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Shoots. And it's Smart missing. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
This is where Horford's agility comes into play. He finds the lane and takes it all the way.
Smart against Garland. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. The reverse. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
Horford hits them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Back to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's got 8 points.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Up top, Brown. Checked by Mitchell. And Horford powers it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10 from deep three-point range. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Brown. The lead now in single digits.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Darius Garland. That's it.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Mobley outside. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's Cleveland the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. LeVert goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Brown. Horford outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Here's Horford. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And it's Allen who slams it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside, Williams. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Allen, the pass to LeVert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
Good on both. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Smart against Garland. Here's Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 7 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Left side Garland. 2 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Garland hits them both. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cavaliers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston Five.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Allen with a screen on Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Out to Garland. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Williams finds Horford. The shot. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Horford.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
On the wing, Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Out to Garland. 4-3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Brown against Mitchell. Smart passes to Brown. Over to the wing. Horford for 3. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Horford. Now here's Brown. Fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. Horford against Mitchell. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. That shot no good. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Smart for 3. Kept alive by Boston. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Horford for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Garland for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
To end the drought. The shot off that time. So it's Boston now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Brown can't hit. It's tipped. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Garland. Oh, there's the alley. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly...
And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Here we go. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Garland. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Fires the three. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Here's Mitchell. It's a three-point game. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. There's the lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he's good on the three ball.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Down low. Bain finds Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's LeVert. Shoots from 14. Garland, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brooks against LeVert. And a wide open look for Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bain's got 5.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
There's Garland. And there's the pass to Mitchell. He feeds it to Allen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Garland against Morant. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. Mobley with the block. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Lobbed up there for Allen. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Oh!
Boy, did he go way up for that one. Oof. Quick hands from Desmond. Coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
Now, here's Garland. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Misses the 3. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 5. Mitchell off with the layup.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what his coach was looking for.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Good on the triple. Morant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Out to Brooks. This one for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Morant right side. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell passes to Allen. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. It's good. Morant's got 15 points.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell trying to free himself. It's rebounded by Memphis. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Bane. From 12 feet out. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot to stop the run.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Morant with a wide open look. And they recover it. Jackson kicks to Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. The Cavaliers trail by 16.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Garland against Morant. Over Garland. Garland with the defensive effort. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Payne for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell against Brooks. The drive by Mitchell.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Memphis leading by 12. Morant outside. The 3 ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight from downtown. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland. Morant passes to Brooks. Launches a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Look at Desmond. Exclamation point on the fast break.
Pass to LeVert. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded by Bane. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Grizzlies lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Payne against Mitchell. Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Morant kicks to Bane. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Jackson from long range. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell passes to Allen. Morant with the steal. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. On the wing, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Launches it. Here's Adams. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Here's LeVert. Morant with the steal. Adams outside. Passes to Jackson. Back to Adams. Memphis moving it around. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
Memphis leading by 12. Morant left side. Jackson in the corner. Morant surveying the D. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Can they get it? And he hits the jumper for 2. And that's 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 10. The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Left side, Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
Good on both. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
LeVert grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Jackson finds Morant. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Morant, and it's blocked.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Back to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover step. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Here's Morant. Feeds it to Adams. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Bounce pass from Garland. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one fast break. Morant finds Adams. Brooks outside. Memphis the rebound. Out to Morant. The pass to Brooks. From outside the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Bain. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Brooks against LeVert. Tries the spin move. Jackson passes to Brooks. Three-pointer. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Bain with it. He's picked up by LeVert. From deep, Brooks. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Here's Allen inside. Tries again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Morant. From deep, Brooks. Allen with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Brooks. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Garland. Following the score by Minnesota. The 3 from Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Back to Russell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Garland. Prince grabs the miss.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special. Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Russell. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Gobert finds Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And here's Garland. Tries it from 16, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Gobert. Russell. Pass to Towns. This one for three. The rebound by Allen.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
The three from Mitchell. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the middle. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Russell. Edwards gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Pass to Allen. The three ball hits the trifecta.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Outside for Russell. From the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Edwards. From deep. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3 for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. Now Towns. And he drops it in from the low post.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Pass to Prince. Towns with the ball. From deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Garland. Elbow shot on the way. That one's wide left. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And the first one at the line is good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
LeVert outside. Back to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. And some nice defense there to win the quarter. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. To the wing, right side. Back to Towns. Pulls it. No luck on that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And there's the lob. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Kept alive. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Down low. Gobert. Goes up again. And the layup is good.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
Garland against Russell. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Mitchell drives in. Up and over Russell. No good. A bit long that time. Minnesota in the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 to fall. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Mobley. Clock at 6. Back to Garland. Will it go? It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Garland against Russell. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Now Towns. Mobley grabs the board.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Deflected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Garland against Russell. Here's LeVert. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gobert.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Russell. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. The Cavs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Driving in. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. outside Mitchell. It'll count.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Your Cavaliers, 17. The Timberwolves, 26.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jalen Noel, McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Reid. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota, here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's got 5.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Reid, a screen on Garland. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And, you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Reid. Here's Noel. The 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, landed up for the 2 points, worked out just fine.
Here's Noel. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McLaughlin. And he throws it down with one hand.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Outside Garland. LeVert passes to Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reid. 1:49 left in the third. On the wing, Noel. Outside, Anderson. Back to Noel. Jacks up a 3. And they recover it. Over Mobley. Noel, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. Mitchell with the ball. For 3. Out to Garland from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots. Nails the wide-open jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside Garland. And here's Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And another miss by Cleveland. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4 to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Reed with it, picked up by Allen. McDaniels from long range. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Mitchell. From deep. Cleveland gets it back. Outside for LeVert. From downtown. Drills it from deep.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And Mobley throws it down.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Now here's Towns. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. The drive by Garland. Count the basket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Russell. Towns for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Mitchell finds LeVert. Here's Allen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Cavs trailing, and stolen by Edwards. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Mitchell against Edwards. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Outside Russell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Outside Garland. A minute 58 left in the final quarter. And that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley to take the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Good on the first. And that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Russell against Garland. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Russell. Up top Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Now Garland. Now Mitchell. Guarded by Edwards. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the... And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
Previous plays,
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The rule on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Allen. Mobley passes to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. Russell with the ball. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home...
David. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. And it's Brown missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now here's Smart. Tatum down low. LeVert defending. Brown, good.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
On the wing, Mitchell. Into the lane, and that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Allen.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Garland with the bucket.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The drive by Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Back to Garland, and stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Outside Garland. LeVert against Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Brown. Outside Tatum. A fadeaway. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Puts up a 3. Kept alive by Boston. Williams passes to Horford. Williams. And Williams is right there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
The pass to Brown. Outside, Horford. Stolen by Mitchell. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Oh, LeVert in position. And he slams it one-handed.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Outside, Smart. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. He lobs it up. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
There's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tatum on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Williams finds Smart. And here is Brown. Let's go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
So he gets them both. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowds scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
He's looking for Williams and finds him. Outside, Horford. It's good. Horford's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mobley. And that time, also a missed shot. Horford in the post, guarded by Garland. Horford good.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Now, here's Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it fly. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Stolen by Smart. And here they come. The putback, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 11 points.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Mitchell way outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's the Celtics with the ball, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Buries the long-range jumper.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. From deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
It's tipped, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mitchell with the drive.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Celtics leading by 12. Brown the pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. LeVert defending. Right at the free throw line. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now, here's Garland. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Boston. They're on a 20-3 run. Horford has a wide open look. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Garland. Lets it go with the 3. It's deflected.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 17.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Pass to Tatum. The 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
There was some question coming out of college. Could Jason Tatum hit the 3 consistently?
Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And here is Brown. Left side Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. They get it back. Outside, Smart. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland dishes to Mitchell. The rebound by the Celtics.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
From deep three-point range, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Left side, Williams. The tray. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Williams. Tatum's got 16 points. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland with the bucket. 6 points for him.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Tatum's shot is off.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the leaner's probably not the best option on that shot.
Here's Mitchell. Feeds to Allen. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics leading by 21. Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Takes the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
And it's Brown missing. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Smart against Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Tatum passes to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. Williams trying to break free. Tatum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. On the wing, Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Mobley. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From past the arc. Smart misses. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Some solid defense from Brown. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics feeling good about their 7th. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Garland surveying the D. In the corner, it's Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. It's stolen by Allen. Garland kicks to LeVert. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Smart. And Allen slams it in.
Well, that's a highlight play from Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Outside, Tatum. Passes it to Brown. Tatum against LeVert. And the pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. That shot wide open.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Smart against Garland. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Horford. 13 feet away. And the shot is long. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Garland against Brown. 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes a 3. That one's not going to go. And Cleveland the other way now. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
Smart kicks to Brown. The 3. Kept alive. Back to Smart. 3-pointer. And here's Tatum for 3. They shoot again. Outside, Horford. And a miss there on the triple. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Celtics leading by 16. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert, and he makes that one.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane, and he attacks it.
Outside Garland. From the arc. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Outside Garland, back to Mitchell. From deep, down it goes! Down it goes!
There is answer!
Nice.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, Cavaliers with the rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. From deep. The shot comes out. Now, Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.